The Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris Malagi, has enjoined pen professionals to be courageous and bold enough to tell the truth without fear of any intimidation. The minister, who made the call while speaking in Lagos during the celebration of 80th birthday of an icon in broadcast industry, Aremo Taiwo Alimi, and the public presentation of a book, Footprints in Broadcasting, written by Dr. Qasim Akinreti. The minister, who was represented by a director, Northern Region Ahmed Yalwa, noted that Aremo Taiwo Alimi has maintained the truth and never looked back in the pursuit of excellence throughout his days in Voice of Nigeria. The minister admonished young broadcasters to emulate the legacies of the former Director General of VON as he displays quality works and discipline. The Director General of Voice of Nigeria, Jibrin Ndace, who was represented by Dr. Tajuddin Adebayo, says Aremo had laid a strong foundation for the VON with signing of profitable memoranda of understanding that are giving the station an edge, amongst others. Encomium was showered on Aremo Taiwo by friends and wishers, including former governor of Ogun State, Aremo Olusegun Osoba, who was also represented by the provost of Nigerian Institute of Journalism, Gbenga Adefaye. The launch of the book, Footprints in Broadcasting, detailed to some extent the professional odyssey of Aremo Taiwo Alimi, was the climax of the 80th birthday celebration of an icon in the broadcasting industry.
What the most important thing is to have the courage to tell the truth to power and to correct whoever err in any way. And that is what I learned from my little stay here with Baba, from the comment of other people, that Baba has been straightforward, he is hardworking, he is diligent, and he trains people, mentor them, irrespective of where they even come from. So these are if everybody will emulate this kind of behavior and to make the country great, it will solve our problem in every sphere of life in this country.
We are here to celebrate professionalism, discipline, and somebody who stands straight for a cause that he believes in it. In the days when Aremo Taiwo Alimi was the DG of Voice of Nigeria, he made sure that he laid a very strong foundation for the organization, and he signed so many MOUs with sister international organizations all over the world, and staffs are sent out for courses, for change of programs, and so on and so forth. He did a lot for Voice of Nigeria. Dr. Tajuddin Adebayo, Deputy Director in the Languages Department, Voice of Nigeria. Thank you.
Journalist, icon, and a good representative of the media. Somebody who left a lasting impression, especially on very many of us when we were growing up. Like I said in my small remark, when we look at Shegun Osoba's, Sam Amuka's, Tola Adeniyi, Felix Adenaike in the print section, when we look back, we'd also look out for the Taiwo Alimis, B.C. Lawrence's, and a few of them, Jimmy Odumosu, as they just mentioned them, people whose contribution to the development of broadcast media cannot be quantified. So it's in that category of person, somebody that all of us must remark for his contributions, and he participated across both state and federal. So I'm happy that he's 80. I'm happy he's done so well. We wish him great health. So that's the comment I would like to say on Chief.
The first thing I think everybody should emulate is determination to succeed. He knew what he wanted to do. His mother wanted him to read law. His aunt wanted him to be a teacher. But he was particularly fascinated by the profession of his uncle, Ambassador Olushola, who was a renowned media practitioner at that time. He had actually fallen in love with that, but he knew that, considering the circumstances of his life, he couldn't go into journalism straight away. But he kept the vision alive in his heart. You will be surprised to know that it was construction he studied. When he eventually traveled to Ghana to study, he read draftsmanship and construction in the Ghana School of Survey. So, and when he came back, he started working with the Federal Ministry of Works, but he sustained his interest in journalism. He was working as a freelance journalist, in his free times, and was still a technical supervisor under the Ministry of Works. He kept the hope, alive, and the vision alive until he had the opportunity to travel to the US to read communication. And it was only when he came back that versatility, the pent-up creativity came to the fore, because he now had an opportunity to display it, and the rest is history. You know what he left behind. Virtually everyone.
Extremely enamored by Aremo Taiwo Alimi's high sense of professionalism, and someone who believes in excellence and doesn't care where you come from. Once you are good professionally, is ready to also to give it best to you, to encourage you. So I came to Voice of Nigeria very young, I didn't know anyone. And the opportunity for someone that came for anyone to travel outside the country to Singapore was given to me on the strength of my industry, on the strength of my professionalism. And of course that brought, envy and jealousy among our peers, because, this guy is very new, so young, why is he given this opportunity? And that, strikes me so much. The next time there was an opportunity to also go abroad, to go and do a master's program in other journalism, he did the same thing for me. I couldn't believe it. And so this is a payback time. I don't have money to give him, but I can give him this honor today to remember him at it. That is